Has it ever crossed your mind what a spirit can actually bring forward during a mediumship reading? Well, in this episode, I'm going to be telling you exactly what you need to know. If you're new to the channel, my name is Psychic Medium Jordan Coburn, and I can prove with evidence of the afterlife. I've helped thousands of people on this earth plane to once again be able to reach out and contact their loved ones in spirit from the understandings and the teachings, and now it's your turn. Each and every one of you can become great mediums. In here, at Help Serve, we can give you the very foundations to forge your own unique understanding with the spirit world. Not to mention, we have the loving and supporting Help Heal Serve family. Also, I'd like to say a big massive thank you to each and every one of you who like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of the different videos, and thank you to all of the channel members. Well, then, what is it that a spirit will bring forward? Because a lot of you are going to be thinking, well, will the spirit world bring you forward the lottery numbers? Will the spirit world snitch and tell tales on different people? You've got to remember the spirit world are going to tell you information that is going to be detrimental to your spiritual evolution. A lot of the time, it's not going to be what you want it to be. Remember, the wanted and desire for you to have specific information is on you as a person. It's what you want. But if it's not in your best of interests, the spirit world won't tell you it. Now, coming over to an actual mediumship reading, because there's going to be a lot of you, and I don't want you to get confused here. But during a mediumship reading, for example, if you're sat in front of a medium and you want to know that your loved one's there in those moments, and this in the medium's telling you, "I'm sorry, the spirit world don't work like that. They're just not telling us they are. They're playing Heidi Bo Seek, and I can't actually see them as a medium." That's incorrect. In those moments, your loved one will be there. That being said, is your loved one going to come forward and tell you the person to pick in your life? Are they going to tell you what job to pick? Are they going to basically wipe your backside? The answer to that is simply no. They are not there to live your life for you. They are there to let you know that you are being chaperoned through the troublesome times. A lot of the times, if there's somebody who's toxic in your world, yes, they might give you a little bit of a nudge in the friendly direction, as a friend would. For example, they're telling us to say this to you. There's going to be a lot of you out there who have friends, very, very close friends. If you went into a relationship, would your friend make a comment or pass comment on the person that you're with if they are bad for you? Yes, they would. But would your friend come into your world and say, "I'm sorry, I'm breaking up this relationship. No longer is this going on"? In some cases, there might be a lot of you going, "Oh, well, actually, yeah, that's happened to me." But the point I'm trying to make is in main circumstances, when it's been something that's been an abusive relationship, yes, there might be some sort of an intervention. But in the everyday world, in normal circumstances, your friends won't get involved. And that's the spirit world. The spirit world won't get involved. However, sometimes angels come into the mix and archangels come into the mix, and they can and they do sometimes have a major influence in the materialistic world. But that's in like emergency situations. It's not just willy-nilly, like when you're sitting there in a reading, you're like, should I pick Brad or should I pick Michael? Should I pick Amy or should I pick Patricia? The spirit world aren't going to come forward and answer that, because this is your life journey and it's your journey to live. What will the spirit world bring to you in a mediumship reading? They are going to bring you clarity. They are going to bring you direction. And they, more importantly, are going to bring you purpose. Now, those three key points aren't necessarily on your terms. For example, if you go in for, and I say this to everyone, you will be told what you need to know, not what you want to know. Everyone goes into a mediumship reading with the expectations that you're going to get information from that you want to know in those moments. The problem is a lot of the time, what you actually need to know is not what you want to know. And I'll dress it up for you, because Spirit are saying we might need to repackage it so a lot of you fully understand it. For example, let's go into a relationship capacity. You might be going for relationship advice. And I mean, to be honest, you shouldn't be going to a mediumship reading for relationship advice. It's really not what it's there for. But if you are going and your heart is just, you just want to be with this person and you're going to this reading because you want to seek approval from the spirit world of whether this relationship has been blessed by the gods themselves, and you go and you genuinely in your heart of heart, you want the spirit world to say yes or no, you should be with this person. You go to the reading, you sit down in front of the medium, and you see, well, what do they think of the relationship? Is it being blessed? The spirit world will come through and tell you, actually, you're not yet to speak about that. You want to know that, but we're now going to give you this kick up the backside because why haven't you changed job? Why haven't you done this? And one of the things that you've got to understand is what you feel you need to know in those moments is not necessarily what you should know in those moments. And I know there's a lot of you going, well, this is my life, and if I want this, then I should get it. But the problem is you're missing the point. This is your life, yes. And the spirit world are there to guide and usher you, nurture you along your divine spiritual path. By that, they're not there to make the hard decisions for you. And I know there's a lot of you going, well, that's a cop out. What's the point of the spirit world? The point of the spirit world is there to give you a little bit of guidance, a little bit. When you lose your path, the spirit world will help you to get back on your path. But again, they're not going to run round after you. They're not going to do all of the heavy lifting behind the scenes. You can think of this spirit world effectively. You, in your life, are driving a car. This car, metaphorically speaking, you are driving along, and we have directly in front of us, we have a new job. We're just driving along, we're sailing along to that new job. And then we see a sign, turn left for a relationship. And then as we're going along, we see another one on the right-hand side, a different relationship. And what we expect the spirit world to do is a lot of you will expect the spirit world to say, well, actually, what we should do is we should go forward, we should take the job, then we should go left, then we should go reverse, go right. The problem is the reality is not that. You are driving that car, the car in this analogy being your life. You are at the wheel of that car. You are steering your life through many different hurdles, many different directions. And whilst sometimes in the background, the spirit world will say, Jordan, little bit of a nudge, little bit of a heads up on the left-hand side. You've got a relationship brewing. Why don't you take that avenue? Me being the human being that I am, I will do what I bloody like. And that's what each and every one of you have to understand. The spirit world are there to guide. They're there. But a lot of you go into mediumship readings and you'll go into any form of reading and you already have what you need to know. Now, fun fact, if it's a psychic reading and the psychic likes of me, in an authentic way, if it's me, I'll just tell you what you need to know. Like literally working with your intuition psychically. That's not mediumship. Mediumship and psychic development are completely different avenues, completely different perspectives. Yes, the spirit world will tell you what you need to know, not what you want to know. My advice to each and every one of you when you go into a mediumship reading, when you go there, go with the intent of communicating. Don't go there with the intent of asking if this person is right for you. Don't go asking, should you get the new job? Don't go asking, is this car the right car for me? Honestly, treat them like the world of intelligence that they are. Go into the reading and expect nothing and get ready to have your little world rocked. If you did enjoy this video, remember, let me know down in the comments what you liked about it, what you hated about it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, then subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. And if you did enjoy this, remember to check out the videos pinned in the top left and right. Until the next time, bye-bye for now.